Hey everybody, I hope somebody's in here. I am coming to you live and I'm gonna paint the barn door. So I don't know if anybody's in here, but I have to get my makeup done because I have to go back to work. And I'm all up close because I can't see, so I need to be able to see. So I'm gonna get started right away with my makeup. And the first thing, I've already done my primer, and I've already done, put on my primer, which is my Glorious Touch foundation. I've used my Behold setting spray. This stuff right here is phenomenal. And I'm going to start with my foundation. Now this foundation, I truly love. It's not like anything I've ever seen before. It is a spray foundation. And I love it so much. You can hear it in the can just like you would a spray can. And I guess that's what it's doing because I'm painting the barn door today. So I'm just going to spray it on my brush here. And if you're hopping in, say hey so I know that you're here. I know the camera is really weird because it's all up on me because y'all know I can't see without my glasses. So I know a lot of you that are hopping in probably say, I don't do no makeup. Angela, or Lady Boyan, as I was formerly known, but you have somebody in your life that does. You have a friend or a family member that does, and you can tell them. You can say, why don't you go over and follow Lady Boyan for some makeup tips and some makeup that she uses? Why don't you do that? That would be great. But if you're hopping in, say hey. And this will go pretty quickly because I am working today. And I just want to put some makeup on because hubby B and I are going out to dinner. And I'm using this spray touch that I love so much. I think I forgot to put spray on my brush. But anyway, I love this because if you hopped in before I started putting makeup on, or before I started painting this barn door, you notice how much redness I have in my skin, and this foundation covers it up. This foundation is phenomenal. In the description, I'll place what it is and where you can get it if you want to, or if you have any questions about it, you can ask in the comments. Now, one thing about makeup that I never really try to deal with is this right here on my glasses, because I have a big nose because I broke my nose a couple of times. Once in school, I walked into the door, the cafeteria door, and if you've followed me for a while, you know that I lived in a very abusive relationship. Hold on. I lived in a very abusive relationship before I married hubby B, and he broke my nose. So my nose does not sit well, and glasses always have those little things right there, and I just don't think there's any getting rid of them. So I don't even bother to try. So I got my foundation on, and you can see that it did cover that redness. So if you're hopping in, say hey so I know that you're here. But the next thing I'm going to use is this. This is a foundation too. It's just a pressed powder, and I really like it because it helps sort of set my makeup, and especially if you live in a humid area like I do here in Georgia. This just helps set it so it's not melting down my face. But today, y'all, was really nice outside. I went outside with the dogs, and the wind was blowing, and oh, it was so nice. Fall is in the air, baby. So that is that. Remember, hop in, say hey. Say hey. There it is. I like to wipe the makeup off my lips. Another thing about this foundation is that it's buildable. So if you're using this and you like a little more coverage than I do, this definitely is your friend. So I've got that on. Next thing I'm going to do is just put on a little bit of bronzer. Normally I don't put on a lot of bronzer if I'm going to stay home, which I'm doing today other than dinner with hubby B. And I'm just going to use my little powder brush in my Hoola bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer. And the reason I see a lot of things about cream bronzers these days, and I'm not, I use this too to make it appear that I have some cheeks. I'm not a fan of cream bronzers, and I'll tell you why I'm not a fan of them. Because I feel like they just absorb into my skin. And it almost is like I just have to keep putting it on and keep putting it on and keep putting it on and keep putting it on. It's just like my skin just eats up the cream bronzer. So, hey, Lambo. What you doing, Lambo? How are you? Oh, it's so nice to see you. I'm so glad I saw your name pop up. How are y'all doing? I am sitting here today painting this barn door, Lambo. You can tell Mrs. Lambo to come over and check out my barn door painting. My barn door painting is applying makeup. That's what I call it. Actually, a friend of mine suggested that one time. She said, I gotta go paint the barn door. And I always like that. So I hope you guys are doing well. So now I'm just going to continue on. I'm applying makeup. And you probably don't care about makeup. Like I said, Miss Lambo did. I had no idea this was your channel. A lot of people didn't, because I've changed the name. Because I'm doing other things now. Makeup being one of them. And I just felt like the old name didn't go with the new channel. Oh no, Lambo, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. Oh my God, I feel so bad. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm really so sorry to read that. I hope you're doing well. How can you be okay with something like that? But I am sorry to hear that, and I did not know, so I truly apologize. But I am painting the barn door, and I just finished with some bronzer. And if you're watching this, let's see. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Hey, Terry. Just playing in some makeup today. Y'all can tell all of your ladies in your life to come over and check out Hodgepodge with Angela, formerly Lady Bouillon, so they can get, play in some makeup. I was just telling Lambo that I changed the channel name just because the old name didn't really work with what I was doing. So, thought I'd change the name, but y'all can still hang out with me. Y'all may want to buy some makeup for some people in your lives, and you can check out my link or ask me and I can help you. But anyway, I was talking about the bronzer, and the bronzer, cream bronzer, does not work for me because I feel like it just absorbs in my skin, and I just prefer a powder bronzer. So anyway, I'm going to put on some blush, and I always smile when I'm putting on blush just because I want it I want my cheeks lifted. This old 50. Hey, Cherry. I'm doing fabulous today. I am doing fabulous. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Y'all are the best. I still say, even though I'm not doing the old stuff, I still say this is the best community. Still supporting me when I'm doing crazy makeup is just the best. But when I smile, I like to put my blush on when I smile because I feel like it lifts me up. And I need all the help I can get with this old skin of mine. But the next thing I'm going to apply are my brows. And I just use this, let me see if I can find the name of it. This is a, Lord have mercy, y'all. These old eyes, these old eyes. This is a Sculpt and Style brow pencil. And it is also from Unique, and I love it so much. Y'all are awesome for giving me a thumbs up. I can never open this silly thing. But I like to put my brows on. I have this whole other thing that I do with brows, and this is just better. This little pencil is much faster. So, and I can't see, so I have to use another mirror. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. Like I said, I know you guys have female friends, you can tell them to come over, check out my makeup channel. I'm also crocheting, so if you guys remember, I started crocheting. I changed my channel name for that, but there was just so many other things I wanted to talk about. I've got a podcast now up on the channel, and there's just so much happening, and I wanted to talk about it So I just changed the channel. But I'm so glad y'all are still with me. So I'm just painting, or I'm just doing my brows. And what I do with this, I use a blonde pencil because I had a brown and it was just way too light for me. My hair is pretty light. And I don't have a lot of brows. But what I do have, I like to fix them up just a little bit. And this pencil, or this sculpting pencil, works really well. I'm sorry, can't see me. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm of the age where we kind of plucked our own eyebrows and went to the nail salon and had them done, and they didn't really know what they were doing. And my eyebrows are all thin and jacked up. I would love eyebrows like the girls have today, but I'm not painting them on that way because they would look all sorts of crazy. And especially since I wear glasses, I don't really feel a need for that. So I am done with that. Y'all are awesome to hang out with me. So the next thing I'm going to do is just apply a little bit of eyeshadow because I'm going to put on some eyeshadow today. And I really love these colors. These are from our liquid eyeshadow line. And while you're looking at them in the tube, you might think, whoa, I ain't trying them suckers. But trust me, let me show y'all how well. And you men are like, I don't care how them things go on. But I'm going to show you how well they go on. So just dab it on my eye like that. And I'm gonna take a brush. I gotta find one. Let me see if I can find a clean one over here. I'm gonna take this little brush right here, and I'm just gonna sort of smooth it out a little bit instead of having all that crazy on my eye. And look how pretty that is. Just gives me a very subtle color. This is called Reverent. And I don't know if these are limited edition. I know that we do have some that are limited edition, but I think I ordered 3 of them. If I look in my drawer here, I know I've got a couple because I didn't want them to get gone and me not have them because I love them so much. And that's something crazy that I do. I'll order 1 or 2 of every, something I really like. I find a shirt I like, I'll buy 2 of them in different colors. But that just gives a subtle bit of color. I have donuts. You have donuts? Yum. Are you eating donuts right now while you're watching? I love donuts. We have a place here, and they were called the Donut King. And they were in this little bitty strip mall, and they made their own donuts there, and every day they would be sold out by like 2 o'clock. And I love the ones that were chocolate on top and they were filled with vanilla icing. I don't like Bavarian cream. I like vanilla icing. So we would go there and get these donuts, and they had these little pocket sandwiches where they would use brisket in them, and they were so cheap. I mean, they were like $2, maybe $2.50, and they were so good. And we loved going there, and they weren't that far from our house, so we could just get in the car right over there and get some donuts. And now they've become too big for their britches, and they have moved into another location. Since they moved into this other location, they pre-make those daggum donuts. So they pre-make them and they fill them up. I can't find my other, I thought I ordered 2 of those. I can't find it. Dang it. They moved into that new location. Oh, there it is. And oh, that's ornate though. Okay. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, I knew I had another one. So they moved into this new location, and when they moved into that new location, they started pre-making everything, and they're just not as good. Those donuts, we got one a couple of weeks ago, and I told Hubby B, I said, nah, I don't think I want any more of them, because the chocolate, I like when you go in there and you get them, the chocolate's always warm on top. They're just so good, and now they're not good anymore. And they do a dine-in thing now to where you know, you can go in and dine in. And before you couldn't, because of COVID, they had closed it up. And you could just only, you know, get your stuff to go. And they're, like I said, they're so cheap. And, you know, they're a family-owned business. I don't know how long they've been here. They've been here since I've been here. And they ride around town, this big old pink donut attached to their truck. And they make these donuts. They're like this. They're like a huge birthday cake. And I think it's like $5 or $6 for that big donut. I mean, their prices are great. Even after they moved, their prices are great. But I don't like the making ahead of time. I like to go in there and get them. So, fellas, that is my makeup look for the day. And what I'm going to do now are do my lashes, which is sort of the thing. The lashes have to tie it in. Like I say, you guys are watching and you have female friends in your life. You need to send them to this Hodgepodge with Angela channel so they can find them some new makeup. Just to watch. I'm just glad you guys are hanging out with me. That's pretty awesome. So now I'm going to do my mascara. I don't know. And I don't want to do it way up here and be in y'all's eye, in y'all's face. So I have to curl my lashes because if I don't, my lashes stick straight out and they will hit my glasses. So this is not a torture device that I'm using on my lashes. It is an eyelash curler, and mine is slap worn out. The spring doesn't work anymore, so I need to get a new one, and I just haven't been anywhere to get a new one. So I'm going to use the best mascara on the planet. This is a Moonstruck 4D mascara, and it's pretty awesome. This is how the company that I worked for or with sort of became famous, was from this mascara. It used to be a two-step. It just really attaches to your lashes and makes them long and lush. Long lashes are one of my favorite parts of doing makeup. I think long lashes are phenomenal. And then when I put my glasses on, they just sort of pop. You know, glasses sort of make everything look bigger. But look at those lashes. That's the no lash side. Well, hey, Corn Junkie AG. I love all y'all hopping in here. That just makes my day. I am painting the barn door. And Coin Junkie, if you don't remember, I am still Lady Bouillon. I've just changed my name. Doing some other stuff. I didn't think Lady Bouillon went well with doing makeup. So, and I do a lot of other things. I crochet and all that on the channel now. So I just had to change the name to something a little different. But I am so grateful. Y'all have no idea how happy I am to see y'all popping in here. Gotta run. Get ready for work. Oh, it's going to be a long night. Ooh, okay. Well, thanks for hopping by, Terry. I really appreciate the support. I really do. And it stinks you have to go work tonight. But hey, be thankful we have jobs. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, y'all? I am so grateful to have my job. I tell you what's the truth. Of course, I spend it all on groceries now. My whole paycheck pretty much goes to groceries. Yeah, groceries are so expensive. Oh, just makes me crazy. I don't even like to go to the grocery store anymore because groceries are so expensive. But anyway, that's a whole nother live. But I'm just finishing up here and I'm going to go do my hair. You guys don't know this, but I have always been blonde. And there's a couple blonde videos. I think when I did my face reveal, I was blonde. And I just wanted something different because I am letting my hair grow. Come on. I don't know what this is doing. I'm letting my hair grow. And I wanted to do something fun with it while it was growing out. That's why it's purple. And I did it last night. I have some purple inside of my face. But if you have not seen that, I did do a face reveal a couple months ago because I wanted to let y'all know that I was changing up the channel doing something different. And it started out as, yes, Hubby B's doing good. He's at work today. He actually texted me a little bit ago and told me he'd be home between 1 and 1:30. So he'll be home in about 30 minutes and he'll start cutting grass. The man stays in the yard. Lambo, I don't know if you saw my video I posted about the garden. Kind of just showed y'all what he was doing and had done in the garden area. I wish I'd had a picture of before we started the garden, because it was just, you know, it was a mess and there were no flowers. So he's really done a lot of work to it and he has really enjoyed it. That's become his thing this year, is working on that garden. So, but I will tell him that you asked about him. He will be happy to know that you asked about him. But let me do this. But I decided, like I said, if you guys didn't see that, I just changed the direction of the channel a little bit because I wasn't, the other stuff, and I don't really want to say what it is for people that don't know what I did before, but because all that stuff's gone. I don't have any of it here at my house. It's all off-site. But anyway, I changed the name of the channel, and it was my ministry, because I was making blankets and hats for the local shelter. And I'm still doing that, but I wanted to do other things. Like I wanted to do makeup, and I wanted just to sit and talk, and the ministry title didn't really work for that either. So it's sort of taken me a while to find out, you know, sort of what I want to do with the channel and how I want to expand it and everything. But I do have purple hair, and I'm trying to let my hair grow out, which is why it always looks so funky in my live stream. So if you're watching my live stream and you're like, oh, Lady Bouillon's hair is weird, that's why, because I'm trying to let it grow. And it's just going to look weird and funky until I can get it the length I want. I'm not going to let it grow too long because I have super fine hair, as you can tell. It's really fine. I just have a lot of it. But I wanted to do something fun with the color, so I went purple. This is called Purple AF. And I don't know if that stands for Arctic Fox or something else. But it is an Arctic Fox brand. And I love it. And it'll fade. I mean, this purple will fade so fast. You can see it has, I mean, look at my scalp. I actually like the purple on my scalp because it makes my hair appear thicker. But I've enjoyed the purple. I get lots of compliments on the purple. It's a lot of fun. And so anyway, but that is, let's see here. That is the look of the day. I'm extremely happy with the way that it turned out. And you guys, like I say, I know you men don't care about this makeup, but like you have women in your life that do. You may have a daughter or a sister that you could say, or you have somebody that wears too much makeup, and you can say, hey, why don't you go over to Hodgepodge with Angela and check out her makeup videos. Or if you saw something that your friends would like, you can let me know in the comments and I can hook you up with my code. But that's pretty much it. And you know what, y'all just made my day coming in. And Lambo, I'll be thinking about you because I had no idea of that and I feel so bad. But I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Send people over to my channel. Go back and watch a lot of those other videos. If you did not see my my face reveal, like coming out, go back and check that. And I am posting some podcasts. They're just, you know, some fun podcasts. Hey, Georgia. Go over and take a listen to those. But always, y'all, thank you so much for hopping in. I love y'all. I still say that this is the best community on YouTube. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day and shine on, everybody. Till next time.